Good morning, Algebra 2. So, we're going to continue on to Lesson 2-4. Looking at page 31, we're talking about solving equations with variables on both sides. And we're going to look at, if you look at the top of the page, it talks about some equations have infinite many solutions. These equations are true for all values of the variable. Some equations have no solution. There is no value of the variable that will make the equation true. And then we have the first example there. So we completed the first example in the last lesson. So we're going to do the second example. And let me write that up here. Okay, so let's get started. Example 1, 2-4. All right, so first things first, we're going to combine like terms. 2x plus 3x gives us 5x. Then we're going to bring our plus 6x down. Our plus 6 down. Then we're just going to bring it down on this side. All right. Now we are going to subtract 5x from this side. So that means we got to subtract 5x from this side. That cancels out. Leaving us with a plus 6 and a negative 10. Okay, so we combined the like terms. We add 3x to each side. And is this a true statement? The solution is set. Wrong stuff. Combine the like terms. Add by negative 5 to each side. And is this a true statement? No, it is not true because our answer did not end up the same. So it's a false statement. And again, it's false because it did not equal to the same number on both sides of your equation. Remember, algebraic equations are like a balance beam. What do you do on one side, you do to the other side, and you should come up with the same answer. Okay, so if we wanted to check that answer, we could. And we could by, if we substituted for a 2. So if we said x equal to 2, and we tried it in that equation, so we have 2x plus 6 plus 3x equals 5x minus 10. So wherever you see x, you're going to add a 2. So 2x should be a 2 plus 6 plus 3 plus, add a 2 in for x equals 5, add 2 in for x minus 10. Check to make sure I wrote it right. Perfect. Here we go. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 6 plus 3 times 2 is 6. And we're always supposed to do the distributive property first. My bad. So 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. So that's it for that side. Then we have 3 times 2 is 6. Oh, I'm about to mess that up. We already did that. We did that over here. See, that's why I like making these little tracks. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 minus 10. Oh, gave me 0. So 16 equals 0. So see how that came out to be untrue? And that's how we know that is a false statement. When we cannot come up with the same answer on both sides. All right, so let's test out a couple of the numbers on page 31. So if you look again, let's start with number, I always like a challenge. Let's start with number 11. And number 11 reads, 2F, oh no, 2 parentheses F plus 3, close parentheses, plus 4F equals 6 plus 6F. And again, this is number 11 on page 31. So you have a hard example to look at. So first we're going to combine like terms. So that's 2 times F, and then 2 times 3 gives us 6. All right, so now that we've done the distributive property, let's combine. Uh-oh, make sure we can see this. Two F plus 4F gives us 6F. Bring down our 6 equals 6 plus 6F. Now we are going to, let's bring our F's to the same side. Uh-oh, which actually cancels them out. Now we have 6 equals 6. Which is a true statement. All right, so I will leave the rest to you. And remember, when it's a true statement, it tells you that it has an infinite number of terms. And when it's a false statement, it's when they don't come out the same as you see up here. That concludes my portion of today's lesson. Look forward to our next step to the puzzle. And remember, we have a quiz at the end of this week. So make sure if you have any questions to please email me or go on to the Remind app and message me, and I can do a one-on-one tutorial for you, and we can move forward. I'm here to help you be successful. And in order to do that and make that happen, you have to help me help you. Oh, I'm just not realizing. Just want to make sure you have a solution and you can see it there. All right, have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.